The Daily Mail reported that a user by the name of Lori Williams sparked a fierce debate on the site Mumsnet after criticizing her ex for taking a picture of their 9-year-old daughter in the bathtub. Some users on the site felt that 9 was too old to be photographed in the tub. However, others felt that it would be okay if the child was hidden or, obscured by like toys or bubbles. So, what do you guys think? Tam, you're a mom.
Yeah.
I think there's... Honestly, I don't know. I didn't see the picture.
Okay.
I think nowadays dads are a lot more involved than they were back in the day. So we have to give them props for being present for the children. First off, okay? And then you have to think about single dads. So I'm trying to remember when I think I was around 8 years old when my mom, would take pictures of my sister and I in the tub. I don't remember my dad ever doing it because my mom was a little bit more old school. We weren't even allowed to sit on my dad's lap. That's just how it was, right? That's just how it was back in the day. But I truly believe it's all about the child vocalizing when they are ready, when they're not ready. So for me, I'm gonna wait till Arai, which I think is maybe 7 or 8, when she starts to feel, you know what, Daddy, I just want mommy. I feel more comfortable with mommy being with me, and I'm definitely not gonna, take pictures of her and just, spread it out to the world.
Did he spread it out, or did he just
No,
send
I don't think he's spread it out.
He only sent the photo to the... It's not his wife, so this is his ex.
Ex-wife.
Right, so he just sent the photo to her, like, hey, giving her a bath, getting her ready for bed, or something to that effect.
That picture, when it exists on a phone, it exists in clouds, it exists in the atmosphere. You gotta be careful, man, because that picture can go anywhere, so I understand that. However, I gotta say, when I heard about this story, I was kind of thrown off because I was like, when you grow up in certain households where there's not really a bedroom and a bathroom for everybody, like I grew up in a 3-bedroom home with 15 family members because my family sponsored the rest of my family over from Vietnam to live. We didn't have anything called privacy. When I was
on a tour bus.
Yeah. Oh, a tour bus is even worse?
Woo. You have one bathroom that you can't even use to take a number 2 in. You have to stop at a truck stop.
Oh.
And you pretty much, your bedroom is the size of a coffin. Because it's a bunk bed, and it's just up to 12 people, and you're all trying to get ready and find your clothes and...
So everybody naked?
No. My dad had very strict rules about that. When my dad did bathe us when my mom was away, he always made sure that the girls wore bikini bottoms because he was, he's always been that way.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever seen my dad naked unless, he was on the couch in his underwear and, a ball popped out or something. And then you'd be like, oh, Dad! But other than that, he had very strict rules about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I get leaving the door open while your child is in the tub. But at 9, I think, especially for a girl, that's when you're starting to learn your independence and want to do things
starting to develop.
For yourself.
Yeah. Yes.
I certainly wasn't developing at 9.
Right?
No, I wasn't.
Me neither, girl.
Well,
I
kids-
was late.
Yeah. But do you remember actually when you started developing that you got the sense of, I need to start protecting and covering? Like, I remember
For me,
that.
it was 8.
Okay.
I remember that.
Dang, you got boobies at 8?
No. What I mean is I really recognized, wait a minute. These are breasts.
Yeah.
And are you there, God? They're
Margaret.
So they're
Private
private.
parts.
They are a private part, and they're going to grow into something bigger. I guess I learned. That's when I started learning to be shy about my body. If someone of the opposite sex was in the room with me, because at one point, all 3 of us, my sister, my brother, it was Tia and I and Taj.
Yeah.
We all would take a bath together.
Yeah.
And then around 8, I was like, wait a minute.
One of these things is not like the other.
Yes.
Something a bit different.
So that's what I mean by I noticed, things were gonna start developing.
You're so classy.
I was
went and got the
self-aware
hand
then.
mirror, and I went back into my bedroom, and I was like, let's check this stuff out. Oh, yes. I wanted to see everything that was going on.
With your brothers?
No! No, with me. I wanted to see everything that was
I
happening.
did the same thing, and I was like, I am never doing this again. It's so ugly.
Oh, when you looked at yourself
Through the mirror, I'm like, ugh.
I know.
It's
a little scary.
It's not
It's amazing.
Whereas a penis is always funny.
Right.
I think sometimes you can, especially in school in England, we'd have to do swimming class, and everyone would change at the same
Co-ed?
time.
Co-ed?
No.
Oh, okay.
I went to
So
an
the
all-girls
girls would.
school, and that was the part where we started to discover who was getting boobs, who wasn't.
Yeah.
Right.
I remember the first girl that got pubic hair in my school, and it was just the biggest deal. And that's when I realized, oh, okay, girls go things differently, and everything. I went from sharing a room with my brother to having my own room.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
You know? Well, everybody has a different thing for their
Yes.
parents and things like that. Just be careful with your kids.
Yes.
And I agree with you, Tam. When it's time for them, when they're like, I'm good, you ain't got to take no pictures of me, stop taking pictures, all right? That's it.